And we will throw it over to Bel here for our Seattle Storm, who played. It was
Their
a preseason
game,
but it was a game.
On April 23rd, the LA Sparks faced the Phoenix Mercury, and they came out with a win, 81-68. I'm pretty sure it was like late in the first quarter, and they were up 20-2 or something like that. So the Storm came, and it was quite the storm for the Mercury. Our player of the game is Breanna Stewart, who had 20 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And honestly, I think I'm pretty surprised by how much Stewie was on the court. I didn't normally go into preseason games assuming that the stars aren't going to make much of an appearance, but Stewie made a presence. And
well, even Loyd had 15 points in the first quarter,
sure.
And then only scored 3 that ran into the game. Suber didn't see any action at all, which why should she?
Right.
But it was a solid game. I mean, you see the second unit kind of came in later in the game, and LA started to kind of make a push at it. Reina Perez, a training camp contract player, had 9 points off the bench, and I thought she played pretty well. It's interesting, though, because, again, with the roster size, Breanna January and Gabby Williams haven't reported back because they're still overseas. Mercedes Russell's injured right now. So it's really interesting to see the makeup of, like, the opening day roster compared to maybe I say a month or two down the line, just because of the injuries, because of overseas stuff. So we're interested to see who works their way into the lineup, who earns a roster spot to begin with.
Do you think that just the way that they came together to get this win, though, is a good takeaway? And maybe
I think coming out and dominating, I'm sure if Stewie and Jewell out there, that LA is a newly retooled team. I don't think they're going to make that much noise in the West, but I think it was a good showing to begin the game. Certainly. I think it kind of shows you the level that you're going to need. Again, if you want to be a contending team and if you want to send Sue the right way out, now you kind of play like that.
For sure. Moving on here, we have some injury news. On the 18th, of course, it was reported that Breanna Stewart was easing back into practice after undergoing minor Achilles surgery last October. Didn't seem to affect her much in that first preseason game. Again, she is our player of the game with 20 points. So looking good after surgery. Looks like she took the proper time to come back onto the court, and just excited to see what she does with the regular season here. Moving on to team notes, on the 21st, it was reported that Amazon Prime Video becomes the official streaming home of the Storm. So if you can't watch those games on Fox 13 or what's the other streaming platform where I
know the WNBA has their own league pass, which is only $25, and you can watch every single game. It's not like I think some league passes where you pay the whatever charge it is, and then you can only watch your team, right? Buy the league pass for the year. It's $25, and you can watch every single game.
Perfect. The Prime will be showing approximately 30 Storm games and will be available to Prime Video customers throughout Washington State.
So basically, there's no excuse. You can't say, "Oh, I don't know what it's on." We'll list it here, and even I think we'll do that. Similar to the Rain games with who their broadcast partners will be for respective games. We'll do that with the Storm. When we do. When we do the show here, obviously, we'll do it in upcoming. And then on the game day posts that we post on social media, which, again, you're not still following us on social media, please be sure to do that. As someone puts it right over here. Put the partners, because it's Amazon Prime Video here in the state, Fox 13 if you're in the Seattle area, and then the League Pass, which $25 for a League Pass is pretty good. I mean, I think NBA is like 100 something.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
So like MLB, something like NFL. I think you don't have many excuses. 3 different ways to do that. If you're local, Fox 13, Amazon Prime Video, which just about everybody has Amazon nowadays. Or if you're not and you want to, watch Sue's last season, League Pass, and you get to watch all the other games anyway.
Yeah. So not a bad deal.
No excuses.
Currently, they stand at a 1-0 record. Of course, that is the one preseason game. And looking ahead, we have one more preseason game on the 28th at the Phoenix Mercury, and that is a 7 p.m. game.